Happy Friday, guys. See if a couple of you guys can hop on. Trying to level this out a little bit. We are going to talk about Beauty and the Beast pre-orders that are happening on Monday, which is awesome. So in case you are unaware, the Beauty and the Beast, we have Mrs. Potts standard warmer, and we have Chip, which is the mini warmer, and then we also have an exclusive scent for this collection as well. So they can buy things individually, for the first time that I have been a Scentsy consultant, they're actually able to bundle it. So they're able to get the full size warmer, the mini warmer, and then the wax bar, one wax bar, in essence for free if they bundle and get everything together. So, which is pretty cool. So I've been able to upsell, and I actually have 4 bundles already reserved, and then a Chips mini warmer. I don't know why I keep saying Chips. I keep thinking of the diner that's down the street. Chip mini warmer. So we have a lot of new people since last month and probably haven't been through a pre-order. So I wanted to jump on here again and give you guys some step-by-steps on how to handle the pre-orders. So if you are of a more visual person and just want to get straight to the point, I have put that in the description of this video of the steps, kind of a brief overview of how to do it. But if you want a little bit more detail, stay tuned. I'm going to go through that right now. So the first thing that you want to do is get the word out, because you can't get any pre-orders if you don't tell people what is coming. So like I have said before in many of my videos, do not just post in your VIP group or your personal page or even on Instagram and expect people to come and order this, because that's not going to happen. We all know the Facebook algorithm, has a mind of its own. People don't see a lot of things. They're not on social media all the time. They're not seeing all the posts. So you got to put in a little bit of work. But yes, do post on your Facebook page, VIP group, and Instagram about the warmer. Now, one caveat. Any licensed item that we have, such as this Disney, we cannot alter any of the images, which means you cannot go into Canva or use an app on your phone, take the marketing image, and then write on it. That's a no-no, that you're going to get in trouble by doing that. The workaround with that is if you are creating a story. So let's say I have uploaded some of those pictures that don't have a background, like a transparent picture, to my story, and as I'm building my story, I'm adding text to that. That is okay, because you're not altering the image. You are creating something through Instagram or through Facebook. So just keep that in mind when you guys are creating things and getting words out. Otherwise, if you want to be safe, just post the picture as they are available in the marketing tab. So you want to post on your Instagram stories. You want to post on your Facebook stories. You definitely want to post in your VIP group, and you want to do that more than once. So don't do it today and then expect to have a ton of orders. You want to do it today, maybe tomorrow and Sunday, or maybe do it today and just on Sunday. But you definitely want to do it more than one time. Because as you know, those posts, especially on the stories, they expire after 24 hours. And also, if you post at different times on different days, different sets of people are going to see it. Now, in addition to that, you want to send out a text message. So, if you use Project Broadcasts like I do, you can send out a mass text. But one key thing I want you guys to do with this, and this is if you've been around for a while and you've had people who've bought Disney products before, go into your reporting tab, pull a report of everyone who has purchased Disney products. That's what I did. Because I sent out a text, when did I send out a text? Wednesday, about the clearance sale. I sent that to everybody. So I didn't want to send out a blanket text to everybody again regarding Beauty and the Beast. So I only sent out a text to people who have purchased Disney products from me in the past. So those 14, 15 people got a text again today. And I did make a note saying, I know I just sent you a text about the clearance sale, but because you love Disney, I wanted you to be aware of what's coming out on Monday. So send out text messages, do Facebook messaging. If you know someone who has, kids that love Disney, or maybe they're Disney fanatics, definitely let them know about it. You're just letting people know. That's all that it is, okay? So don't feel as though you are being salesy, you are being spammy. If you approach it as, hey, I want you to know this is coming out and I don't want you to miss it, it's not going to come across spammy and people are going to appreciate that. But if you say, hey, this is coming out, what do you want to buy? That might turn them off. Now, in addition to that, we can all send an email. So there is an email function through your workstation, so you can select all your contacts and you can send out an email to all of your contacts about that as well. Now, if you're doing that, I would suggest creating an email in like Microsoft Word, or if you use Google Drive, maybe in Google Docs, because you can easily, insert pictures into that and then literally copy everything and then paste it into an email from your workstation. So that way it's easier for the pictures to be inserted, and your formatting, however you want it to look, is going to look exactly how you created it in Word or Google Docs, and how it's going to look in the workstation email. So if you guys want a training on how to do that, let me know and I can definitely do that. But first step is you have to get the word out, let people know about this, and you got to do it multiple times. If you're sending out a text, also send out an email, because some people, you might not have phone numbers for that. And you're sending out emails because some people might not read your text. They might see your text, put the phone down, go on about their business and completely forget about it. But then, a day later, they might check their email and be like, oh yeah, I wanted to get that. So keep that conversation going. Keep repeating yourself. You're going to feel a little silly sometimes saying, I know about this and I feel like this is all that I'm talking about. But it's okay, because you're reaching a lot of people. So if you want to have those high PRV, definitely keep that conversation going and let people know multiple times and in multiple ways. So that's step one, is getting the word out. Step two is you want to be able to collect payments. So if you have someone who says, yes, I want the Beauty and the Beast bundle, fantastic. What you're going to do, because you can't pop it into your workstation and figure out the sales and the tax, you can either do it manually, or you can just put in some products that total what that subtotal would be, which would be $100. And then it'll automatically calculate what the sales and tax is going to, sales tax and shipping is going to be. So offer payment options. So what is going to happen is they're going to pay you. So you're going to receive all the money for the pre-orders, and then you're going to use your card to pay for it on Monday. So nothing is coming out of your pocket. They're actually paying for it, but you have to use your card, but they're just putting in the pre-order. Okay. Now don't take the payment and go on a shopping spree this weekend, because we cannot guarantee that you're going to be able to get these products. So if you put something in your cart and it falls out of your cart, you need to give them a refund. So hold on to that money and then either pay for the products or give them a refund. So different payment options. PayPal, number one, it's great. You can send a money request. You can send an invoice. They can pay you through friends and family. That's my number one go-to, because it's just an easy record to have. Venmo is another popular one. So if you have a Venmo account, they can pay you through Venmo. Cash App, Facebook Pay, all those different options. I would suggest having 2, maybe 3 different options, because some of your customers might want to pay through Venmo. Some might prefer to pay through like a credit card and would want you to send an invoice through PayPal. So I would recommend having at least 2, no more than 3 options. Otherwise it's going to get just crazy convoluted and confusing. So they're going to pay you, and they need to pay you before you submit the pre-order. So I like to cut mine off Sunday. If I have a VIP or someone who purchased from me quite often and I trust them, I will let them pay, Monday morning. But I want that money, or you need to have that money in hand before you submit any orders. Don't submit any orders and have people pay you back. That can be very tricky and, you know, you don't want to get into that sticky situation. All right. Third thing you want to do, record your orders. So whether you are a digital or a paper person, you have to have some sort of way of keeping track who is ordering what. So when you go into your workstation or your PWS to place the orders on Monday, it's easy to just input everything, bam, 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 be done and out. So if you're using a digital, an Excel chart is really great. Just have like their name, address, you know, all their contact information, what they're ordering, and then maybe make a column of the payment method. So whether it's PayPal, Venmo, whatever, and then the total. So that way you can just kind of run down your list come Monday and able to just easily input those orders in. But if you're a paper person, you can either just take a sheet of paper and just write down someone's name, all their contact information, what they ordered, so on and so forth. What I have started doing is going back to a paper follow-up system. And so I have a mini binder here. It's just a mini 5.5 by 8.5 binder. And I printed out order forms. So I have order forms that you get from the workstation. I edited them a little bit just because I had my where I can put my notes section is, and there's information down here that I personally don't need, and these aren't going anywhere. I'm the only one that sees them, so that's why I feel comfortable marking this out. But I'll show you one that doesn't have any personal information. So I print these 2 to a page, slice them down the middle, and then perfect 5.5 by 8.5. So it's just the order form, and it's not the carbon copy order forms that we get in our kits and that we can order through our workstation. It's just a paper. I print these at home. I put their name. I put what they're ordering. Usually I put a total here. I leave this. If they're going to pay, like send me a credit card information, and then I'm going to put that into the system. I will put that here. Otherwise, they're going to pay. So I might make a note up here, paid PayPal or paid through Venmo. So I have one order form for each person, and that's how I'm going to keep track of all of my pre-orders. And then when I am going to be placing my orders on Monday, I'm just going to take this and go bam, 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 and just enter everything in. What I do also want you to do, 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is step 4, is to set up your orders. So like I said, I have, you know, this customer Tammy who is placing a Beauty and the Beast bundle. So I'm going to go, she's a past customer, she's a VIP of mine, so I have her information in my workstation. I plan on submitting my orders through the workstation because I can set up orders ahead of time, and it's just going to save time when I'm doing it. So I'm probably going to put it in under my party because I'm going to be closing out the party when I'm doing these pre-orders, so everything can be done at once. But you can also set it up as individual orders. So either way, go in, create a new order, whether it's through individual orders or through a party that you already have open. Side note, you should have a party open. Always have an open party. So when you get these pre-orders, random orders, you have something to attach it to, so that way you can get the host rewards when you close out that party. Okay, side note. So when I'm setting up this order ahead of time, this is before Monday or maybe Monday morning, I go in, I click new guest, or I'm doing an individual order, their name, leave it, done. It's already set up. So, and then I'm already going to attach it to a party. And so when I'm going in on Monday afternoon to put in these orders, I don't have to take that extra step of setting up this customer. They're already done. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to do. So that is step 4. And then step 5, really, last step is just to submit these orders. So come anytime between 12:30 and 1:30 on Monday. Usually our pre-sales or new release launches have been around 12:56 p.m. But be ready by 12:30. I would recommend being by your computer, but if that's not a feasible option, be by your phone. And be ready to go to input these. Now, every person that I'm talking to that wants to take a pre-order or wants to order these Beauty and the Beast items, I tell them, and you need to tell your customers the same thing, is that I will, say, I will do my best to get these for you, so they are not upset if things sell out and you're not able to get it for them. Okay, you cannot guarantee that you're going to get these items for your customers, so you want to be very clear and upfront with them so they're not upset and disappointed at you. Okay, make sure you're providing that really great customer service. I think that's it, guys. So if you have any questions regarding these pre-orders, let me know. It's a crazy busy time. I don't envision this is going to be the last one for this month, but it's really going to help with your PRV, and you guys have been smashing it. I didn't calculate the numbers from yesterday's clearance sale, but good golly, we made a lot of money. You guys rocked it. We had our girl Keisha earn the incentive. We have her girl Erin, who's certified. And so many people who are active already, and it's only the 11th of the month. We have 2.5 more weeks left, and you guys are smashing it. So let's keep the momentum going, and let's keep going, and that's it. Have a happy Friday, and let's make the most of Beauty and the Beast.